Mike, you mentioned something a while ago, like when you compete, like being 60% versus 100 and shutting off everything else. I get the impression, speaking to you, that you're the kind of guy that you have this ability to shut off the outside world. Like if World War III were going on right now, and you're fighting Bruno Malfacini again,
zoom into Bruno.
Okay, like it's like not 1% for the world catching on fire or whatever. It's like, and I was going to ask you, like, what is the importance of your social life, your personal life in your jiu-jitsu? Because I believe that if you have a balanced personal life, social life, everything from parents to girlfriend to friends,
it makes it so much better.
It's as important as your training. Because unless you can, because here's the thing: if these things are messing with your head and they're interfering with your energy, it's like blaming the ref.
Yeah,
it's the same thing because now you're thinking about all these problems you have. So, how important is it to be balanced outside of jiu-jitsu?
All right, so I'm 23 now, and this is the first time I've had a girlfriend ever. So when I was coming up in like blue belt juvenile, I won the worlds, and my two close friends, they were like the same level as me, and they both won juvenile worlds also in Florida, both extremely high level. Both of them ended up getting girlfriends and quitting jiu-jitsu.
So you're like, this is.
So I watched before that even my coach Shark. He would always tell me every day, never get married and never date girls. He told me this since I was like 10 years old for like 3 years straight every day. So then I wasn't training with him. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe it was just like, maybe he was a little crazy.
Yeah.
And then I saw that happen to my friends. Shark was right. So I never talked to girls. I never like focused on any of that. And then what I realized is what helped me stay balanced was school, because I wasn't ever able to just focus 100% on jiu-jitsu. Whenever I'm off from school and I would focus 100% on jiu-jitsu, it was like bad. Like I'm in bed thinking of positions. Yeah. I'm in the shower thinking of positions. Like every second my brain is just thinking of positions, but it's not healthy. Like your brain, you need other things to stimulate your brain for further improvement. Yeah. It actually stunts your growth when you have 100% in one thing.
For sure. I know, like, I went to school as an electrical engineer, and when you do study sessions, generally for me, like 2 to 4 hours was like a max amount of time where you need a break. Because if you stayed at the books for like 8 hours straight, it's just numbers and letters start floating around, and you don't really make any headway.
Detrimental.
It's detrimental, yeah. Like you need.
Your mind's got to rest a little bit.
Yeah, you need to take breaks. Like I've only pulled off once. I learned physics 2 in 1 week. I stayed in a library literally for a week.
Just for the final?
Just for the final, because I passed all my other finals, but I totally skipped that class because I remember it was like one of those classes that only had one midterm and a final, and then I aced the midterm, so then like, oh, I don't have to show up to classes. And then it was finals, so I'm like, crap, I just missed like 4 months of school, So I got the book, and I literally read every single page, did every homework on the book 1 week straight, like spending about 12 hours a day in the library. But that was brutal, and it was...
It's not hell. It's not normal.
It's not normal, and I forgot everything right afterwards. It's like a sponge.
The short... I used to do that so much in school, like vocab tests. I would never study for the vocab test, and then like I would always like push it to see how close I could do it to the vocab test. It'd be like 5 minutes before, like 50 terms, memorize all 50 terms, take the test, get 100, but then have zero idea what I just put on the paper.
That was my physics 2 test, because I showed up, I'm like, okay, I know physics 2. And then I got to the test, and the first 15 minutes I just stared at the paper, and I was freaking out. I'm like, why am I drawing a blank? I don't know anything. I'm like, and I went through every homework, every problem with the test. I still don't know anything. I'm like, crap. I'm like, all right, calm down, relax, breathe. And then like 10 minutes of nothing, and then everything popped back into place. Yeah. And got it, I ended up getting 97, so like, but it was just like staying cool, like if I would have let the panic overcome me there, it would just...
You just have to accept the panic that is there.
Exactly. Just like you're saying before, all right, let it ride its way.
I love that.